Tonight, people across Virginia are remembering the life and legacy of former Senator John Warner.
The longtime lawmaker passed away last night at the age of 94. Warner spent 3 decades in the Senate, starting in 1978 when he was married to actress Elizabeth Taylor. Warner also served as Navy Secretary and often drew support from both sides of the aisle. 10 News Side's Jason Marks has more on how Virginians are remembering John Warner.
John Warner spent 30 years in the Senate, but he started serving this country when he was only 17.
John Warner was a remarkable guy.
John was someone who appreciated everyone, respected everyone, and treated people with kindness.
He looked the part, he sounded the part.
It was a somber day on the Senate floor, the same place John Warner spent 30 years in office.
And I will miss him greatly, miss his counsel, and miss his laugh, miss that twinkle in his eye.
Warner began serving this country when he enlisted in the Navy at 17. He spent time in the Marines, spent time as the Secretary of the Navy, and once was married to movie star Elizabeth Taylor.
John was a celebrity in his own right, in part because of what he was able to get done.
His stature in the community was obviously towering over everyone else's, and so when he spoke, people paid a lot of attention.
We will be a part of making a decision.
Warner was known best for bringing people together.
He was a master communicator and storyteller and jokester. He liked a good story.
Nobody knew how to campaign like John Warner. He was always dressed to the nines. I mean, he looked like he stepped sometimes right out of a country magazine.
In recent years, Warner didn't make as many public appearances.
And I started, sir, my first week in the Navy in the kitchen, as we all did when we went to boot camp.
This was a visit aboard the USS Wisconsin in Norfolk. There was no doubt he loved the Navy. He loved to serve.
Country first, or maybe country tied with character first. That's who John Warner was.
Warner died from heart failure, surrounded by family. He was 94 years old. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.